This is just going to be a run of 18 meteors.
All right.
I already have it programmed. It's going to run them at 0.2 seconds between cues, all the way down the line. Yeah. Yeah. 20. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Wait, did you get anything to eat?
Yeah. Yeah, actually all three of these, the Hydra and the two Cobra modules, only represent about 10 seconds worth of cues.
Yes. I just wanted to be sure I knew at least which cues they were,
Yeah.
so I could try to get him something.
Yeah.
How do you like the look of the Hydra?
I like it a lot. I really like that it lines up well with the Cobra and adds some on-site functionality.
Uh-huh.
One of the next things I'm anxious to try with it is adding an external battery
Yeah.
and using it for fronts.
Now right now he's got, what, 2 9-volts in there? So is it running at 9 or 18?
It's running at 18.
Okay. Would you feed it 18 or 24?
What's that?
Would you feed it external?
I'd feed it 24.
Yeah. Because he's got it totally flexible. It can jump.
Yeah, it can run. It can run. Eventually, there's a modification to be made on this unit, but all the future ones will be able to run anywhere from 12 to really 48.
Got it. Gives a lot of flexibility.
Yeah. But I really like, outside of wanting an external battery or something to do a specific front.
Yes.
You know, with having the Cobra system, I don't need anything extra to use the Hydra.
Yes.
The 9 volts I already have around for my Cobra.
Okay.
It's perfect. It's also a nice thing to have on your back pocket if you decide you want to do something in a quick sequence, you know, a comet run,
Yeah.
anything like that. You can, right in the field, do that with the Hydra, whereas previously I would have needed to get to a computer.
Gotcha. You see it using it more as a sequencer or as a stepper?
I see using it more as a sequencer myself.
Gotcha.
Stepper functionality's nice, but I don't foresee myself. I've got 5 modules right now for Cobra. Anytime I get to a point where I'm using that many cues, usually it's involving a script.
Okay.
At that point.
Gotcha.
It is a nice option though that you have with it to be able to run the banks of 6 separately if
Yes.
you want to.
Yes.
Just add some more abilities to the system. It's the only sequencer I really know of that does that right now. Most of them, it's a kind of an all or nothing thing.
Yes. This one seems to have a lot of flexibility to it.
It really does.
Very well thought out device.
It is. I'm impressed with it. I'm also impressed with the price point. I mean, it's down below other systems that don't have the capabilities this one does.
Yes. Do you have a specific time you're going to start the show?
Supposed to start at 8:45.
And what's your duration overall?
I don't know what those. I think down there those guys are running about 10 minutes. My segment, which is the finale for the night,
Yeah.
is only 67 seconds worth of cues.
Okay.
About well, including the cues on the Hydra, somewhere in the neighborhood of 120 cues.
Okay.
So about 2 cues a second.
Gotcha. Well, what about this other group of gang tubes down here to the left? Are they running on a stepper or sequencer? Or
Those are running right off of the Cobra, acting
Okay.
essentially as a sequencer in this
Okay.
case.
Got it. I'm going to try to move over here. Coming by.
Someday I'll have more Hydras, and for these simple sequencer runs, I won't have to use my module.
Yeah.
It is nice, you know, for about 65% of the price or so. You can get these, and then any kind of runs like this you want to do, it's covered without having a whole nother module.
Yes. Back to that flexibility that it offers. Yeah.
A lot of times some other guys may like it more. I procrastinate about my scripting because it's the least favorite part of the show for me. And so being able to just say Q37 Hydra instead of having to write it all out, I like that.
I understand that. So you see working it in with your Cobra equipment only. Have you got any other brands of equipment that you're going to tie it with?
I've pretty much sold out to being Cobra only.
Yeah, you're not alone.
You know, I used to use some other stuff. Never got into some of the other really expensive stuff. But I tell you, the Cobra just has fit my needs perfectly, and you know, Tom designed this to work well with somebody using Cobras.
Yes.
And I'm really pretty excited about it. I like being able to expand my shooting capability without absolutely
breaking the bank. Absolutely. And to get that kind of flexibility so you don't have to dedicate devices.
Absolutely. And just like that, I've wired up 18 Qs just like what's on my Cobra, and
what did you
run an input wire and we'll be all set.
And what did you say you got the delay at?
0.2 seconds. So all 18 of these puppies will go off in about 3.5 seconds.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I wanted to be sure I knew where I was focused.
Sure.
I kind of felt you weren't going to just step them along.
No,
so.
they're... What this segment's attempting to kind of simulate is anti-aircraft fire.
All right.
So it's going to be a sweep of you know, these are all red to look like tracers on big anti-aircraft guns is what my goal is.
Cool. I'm ready. Well, we appreciate it, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing it so I can get my hands